Okay, everyone, come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the mix. Like this video, share this video. Most importantly, listen to this video. Yes, from beginning to end. That is a great way to support my channel. Matter of fact, that is a huge way to support the mix. I appreciate your support domestically, internationally. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, to drop some comments in the comment section. Like this video, share this video. Again, like, share, subscribe to the mix. If you're interested in donating to the mix from a monetary perspective, donation information is in the description section of this post. So let me jump right into it. Tia Mowry checks vloggers and creators. Yes, as you can see, yes, Tia Mowry, she checks the vloggers and the creators. I was like, wow, I really did not expect Tia to respond. I was working on content, this particular topic, and I was going in one direction, and I'm still going to give my perspective on what I originally was going to speak about. So Tia Mowry has had enough of nosy bloggers, vloggers, and content creators projecting their own narrative on her relationship decision to divorce her now ex-husband, Corey Hardrict. Shout out to Corey Hardrict. He is from Illinois, Chicago. He and Lorenz Tate. I don't know them personally, but fun fact, Lorenz Tate is related to my son's cousin. But to my understanding, and word on the streets, on the curve from back in the day, both of these guys are solid guys. They were not into the streets or anything like that. They went after what they believed in, their passion, and became very successful, and that is acting, things of that nature. So shout out to both of them, Chicago and Chi-Town, and I think they're from the west side. But yeah, so back to Tia. Tia Mowry. So, okay, let me give you guys a little backstory. Tia recently did an interview with a podcast and was asked about the dating atmosphere, you guys. Like, you know, post-divorce, how is it dating? What's that like right now for... Well, Tia sighed heavily and had this to say. So let me go ahead and share this with you guys.
How hard is it in the dating world now?
Oh my God!
What is it like out there for a single woman?
Shot of tequila? No,
I've been single for 5 years, so I don't know what this world is like out there. But I know, but from what I see and from what I hear, it is tough.
It is very tough, and it is exhausting.
It's exhausting.
I'm gonna throw the towel in.
Okay, you hear this is Tia, this interview with the guy on the screen, podcaster, and basically she's stating that it's been pretty much very difficult to date post-divorce. But let me continue.
Someone had told me, and I wanted to be like, no, I disagree with you, and I don't want to believe it. My last relationship, when dating was, when I was, dating this person, it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was wonderful. There was courting that was, involved. And I was saying how I feel like that's no longer, present, meaning like people just don't court each other anymore. And this person was like, well, that's old news. Like people just don't do that anymore. There's just this whole new way of doing things. And I'm like, you mentioned tradition, and I think that's where it kind of needs to go back to, where, a man is, courting a woman and showing her, how much he appreciates her and wants her and loves her, or wants to be with her. They have this mentality right off the bat that there is someone else. Do you know what I mean? Like there could be someone else.
Is it that they're the prize?
Yes.
We talking deep here.
Yes.
We get into it.
Oh my God, that the man is the prize.
The man is the prize.
Yes. I'm talking loud. Yes. Also, it seems as if men are now just looking at women as objects. Things are so, it's like instant gratification. You know what I mean? They just want something like quick and easy and now.
Okay, you guys, you heard Tia Mowry in that interview. So what are your thoughts? Basically, Tia touched on the need to going back to tradition meaning courting, men looking, and also she spoke about men looking at women as objects nowadays, instant gratification, a lot of the old school traditions and old school courting, I guess, that she was accustomed to in her previous relationship, which was her ex-husband. I don't know why she doesn't say his name. It just doesn't. I don't know, because I wasn't married to her, wasn't in a relationship or household, so who knows how he is as a husband and vice versa. So somewhere signals got lost with them, which hence fast forward, they're now divorced. But to me, they made a beautiful couple. And like I said about Corey Hardrick, he seems like a solid guy, from, Chicago, Illinois, and all of that. But like I just said, that doesn't necessarily mean he was a good husband to her, over the extensive period of time that they were together. Maybe it started off like that, and perhaps that Tia came to a certain space or level in her life and felt like that it no longer, I guess, served her or something like that. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm not sure what she kind of expected in terms of dating wise, but yeah, so Tia actually, you guys, responded to the backlash she received, because people were all, well, not people, well, yeah, you know what, commenters, not just the vloggers, not just the creators, not just the bloggers, people were in her comment section, I think, under her page and under this podcast video, basically kind of lashing out and going off at Tia. Was like, what did you expect? We told you it wasn't nothing out here in these streets. You should have tried to make your marriage work. Like, what really happened drastically for her to give up like that? Because Corey Hardrick, he actually was trying to save his marriage. He was on social media begging and pleading. I remember that, seeing that. So, hey, we're here now. And as she said, she sighed. She wanted some tequila. Like, you got enough. We basically, we can do this all day. I can tell you that it's been rough out here trying to date post-marriage. So now people are saying, well, why are you complaining? We tried to warn you. You should have stuck by your husband. It seems like there was no infidelity or anything. Yeah, so Tia responded. Usually Tia does not respond to people in her comments and their views and thoughts. She's so pretty much laid back and family oriented and earthly and all of that, and just into her space, her life, her kids, and just her world, her zone. And Tia basically checked the vloggers and bloggers, and this is what she had to say. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys, and then I'll come back and share her ex comments. Okay, instead of going on over to IG, because I'm having some difficulties with my IG account, I did screenshot this a couple days ago, but this is what she said on IG. A word from me, since narratives are being made without my consent. Hear it here, and only here. Just because the dating life is complicated doesn't mean I'm going to go back to something that no longer served me. That's like implementing if I don't book an audition or a part as an actor right away, I'm going to give up on my dreams. Please just stop. I ain't that weak. Please move on, because I have. Thank you. Now, Tia. Y'all heard her. This is her post from her IG page. I screenshot this. She said, narratives being made without her consent. People are commenting. You don't need to. People don't need consent to comment and give an opinion. So I disagree with her on this. Now, girl, come on now. Come on now. This is where I'm with you when you're right. But right here, anybody can comment and make an opinion on anything. Just a person who's not even in the vlogosphere or the creator sphere, they can actually make a comment or an opinion, whatever. So I don't agree with that part. Narratives, no. So, but I get what her point. I get what she's saying. And, but yeah, let me share what she also said on X. So I'm going to head on over to my X account. Okay, you guys, this is Tia Mowry's X comment. And it pretty much mirrors what she said on her IG page. without the first part. And I guess she probably knew not to put that first part in it because they would have lit her up on Twitter, on X, excuse me, X, Twitter, whatever. I can't get the two Twitter out my mind. So yeah, let's go jump to the comments. She pretty much said what she said on IG. Just because the dating life is complicated doesn't mean I'm going to go back to something that no longer serves me. That's like saying if I don't book an audition or a part right away, I'm going to give up on my dreams as an actor. Please just stop. I ain't that weak. Please move on because I have. Thank you. Somebody posted in the comment section, this is an emotional response. Stay grounded, love. Oh, Tia responded to this person. No, boo-boo. This is my response to stop narratives being said about me. Like you. Don't speak on my behalf. Thank you. You are not me. So just stop, please. Oh, wow. Okay, let me click here. I ain't know. Someone is feeling hurt. Ooh, they lighten her up. Someone is feeling hurt. I didn't know this was going on, everybody. Oh, wow. Someone is feeling hurt over their ex today, huh? Oh, grumpy. Ooh, wait. Tia got time today. Tia don't usually respond. Nah, happy as a camper. Thanks for trying to speak for me, though. Tia, nobody is speaking for you. They just giving their opinion and comment. Everybody, opinions are like a-holes. Everyone has them. Tia, somebody said, Tia, don't respond to these nothing people. They just want to get under your skin because their life is nothing. Keep doing you. Keep pushing through. She's letting them get under her skin. Someone who is truly unbothered won't address it. I agree with that. You sound crazy. Not true, LOL. She is a Cancer. I am her. She is me. One thing we don't play about is you telling us about ourselves. You will get broke down, dragged around again. Girl, what does her sign have to do with that? I'm telling you guys, X is something different. It's a different atmosphere, a different world. Oh my gosh, Tia responded to these people. This person. That's a lot to say, especially at 6 a.m. I would never address this publicly. And I know we all handle things in our own way, but gag dog. I would be too focused on my life and my kids to comment on my ex-husband, their father. Boo-boo, I'm in Europe traveling the world, so it ain't 6 a.m. Also, you ain't me either, so I think it's best to stop projecting your life onto mine. Focus on you, not me. Next. Oh, wow. Tia is... I didn't know... Tia don't respond. I didn't know all this went down on X. Oh, by the way, I'm not projecting. I have 2 children and I'm happily married, but I would never post anything like that online because of my children. I wish you nothing but the best, Tia. Ooh. Also, no one is creating narratives around you. I don't think you are famous last I checked, so you don't have to speak your truth. I do. It was so unnecessary to bring up your children. I'm glad you're standing up for yourself. She's here at 6 a.m. judging other women publicly instead of loving on her kids or going to touch grass. Ooh, and this person said, these are comments I'm reading. As you can see, why is she up at 6 a.m. though judging other women? Isn't she happily married? Y'all can't read. It's not 6 a.m. where it is. It was probably closer to noon. They are talking about the other woman. That's what I was saying in my mind. Like, they talk about the other woman. Tia is, yeah. You're in the comments going off. I know that's right, sister. Sister! They said, sister. I agree with you. Oh my gosh. Tia got time today. What this person say? You're absolutely right. Dating can be complicated, and it's essential to prioritize what's best for you. Your determination and self-respect shine through in your words. Keep focusing on your dreams as an actor and the things that truly matter to you. Your strength is inspiring, and you've got the right attitude, onward and upward. Okay, everyone, as you can see, it got real serious on X, formerly known as Twitter. I had no idea that Tia responded to people like that, in that fashion. I thought it was just a simple IG post. I didn't know she was responding to comments like that, but she went in on quite a few people on X. And rightfully so. She has a right to speak her point as well. But I don't like the narrative she's saying that people are speaking for her. People are just projecting their own opinion. So I wouldn't take it that seriously, but to each his own. Everyone handles things in their own way, and she has a right to. And like everyone else, First Amendment, free speech. No one is saying anything to try to harm her directly with their words. They're just stating their opinion from their lens, their perspective. So do you think it's going to get better for Tia dating wise? I'm going to run a poll on that in the community section. So head on over to the community section. I have plenty of polls going on. Votes, vote, 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 vote. Also, should Tia have stayed with her ex-husband? That's going to be another question. And the last question, do you think Tia should have responded? Drop some comments too. You can drop some comments. You don't necessarily have to vote, or you can do both. Matter of fact, vote and drop some comments in the comment section. Do you think Tia should have responded in this form and fashion? Tia, I don't think she's ever really responded to anyone, because people have said other things too, even when she divorced her husband. I mean, yeah. So, well, you guys, let me just give you my opinion, my perspective, and I'm not speaking for Tia. Let me just make that clear. This is my views, my opinion, my thoughts, according to the First Amendment's free speech. So let me just get that disclaimer out the way. Well, I think she is definitely happy not being married to Corey, to her husband any longer. And that is her prerogative. I also feel that since she feels this type of way, don't be complaining in the next 10 plus years from now, if she's still unmarried. I said this too in the Ayala video when Mother Ayala interviewed Ebony K. Williams, and the question was posed, would you date a bus driver? And Ebony K. Williams stated something like, if he owned the bus. Don't be mad in 10 plus years from now if the outcome you are seeking and looking for relationship wise does not go in your favor. That's my only point. And I'm a woman. I'm speaking from that perspective. Don't be surprised. So I say that to Tia. Okay, fine. It's complex and this and that, but don't be surprised if the outcome that you're looking for does not go in your favor. Be fine with, like she said, she's not going back to something that no longer served her. And you know what? And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And I would not encourage anyone to be with someone if they feel that it does not serve them. Period. I don't. If they, even outside of if it's a toxic situation, if it's not a toxic situation, and you're looking at things, you're evolving, and you feel that it's that the relationship is not repairable, even if the guy wants to work it out, or vice versa. If it's a guy and a female wants to work it out, and you feel, then move on. Why continue to force something? But at the same time, I do encourage trying to work through some things, especially if you completed all the checks and did all the work and you're still in that space, then okay, move forward. But yeah, so what are your thoughts? Drop a comment. Like I said, don't be surprised. Don't be upset, and don't be going off 10 plus years from now if your outcome did not come into fruition, whatever that may look like for you in that dating space, marriage space, or whatever. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if your ex has moved on and happily married, and living fruitful and in every capacity of his marital life. Don't be angry. Don't be bitter. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, you guys, let me know your thoughts. That's my spiel on it. Again, this is just my opinion, Tia. I'm not consenting or speaking on your behalf. But like Mother Ayala was saying, you can, and I'm not, as far as the Mother Ayala topic with Ebony K. Williams, what I agree with Mother Ayala on is women operating in their feminine energy instead of masculine energy. Mother Ayala talked about that. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop that link in the description section of this post. So that was a good video I did. It was. And that interview was very good. So my thing is that for our as women, females, we do need to learn to operate instead of operating in a masculine, female fashion. You know, the women who are masculine slash feminine. You know, so we need to, in my opinion, tap into more of our feminine realm. So, and sometimes you may need to sit at an elder's foot that has been here before us to learn wisdom and how to operate in that fashion, feminine wise, to or handle a situation. I make a point, handle a situation within a relationship without being rah rah, without being manipulative. I'm not above reproach as well, so that applies to me as well. So that's where I'm talking about as far as feminine energy and masculine energy, because sometimes with women like Tia, and when she's making a lot of money and this and that, she had the higher income in comparison to her husband, so she probably felt that she was doing everything or whatever. So, but that's another story for a whole nother day. But like I said, hopefully Tia is okay with the outcome if it doesn't go in her favor 10 years from now. Don't be, oh, when the kids are off to college and all of that. And no, no, no. And if she's okay with that, then good. Do you, boo? Boo boo. Do you? So, but yeah, like this video, share this video, you guys. Thank you all for tuning in to my channel. Drop some comments. Head on over to the community section. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.